What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Luis Hernandez here with Sweet Lou's Black Dog Tail Adventures. Let me tell you guys, I'm so excited to be back on the water after about a week. Before then, it was about a month and a half, almost 2 months that I've gone fishing, right? So if y'all saw my last episode, in my last episode, I go on to explain to you why I hadn't been fishing for about a month and a half. And I also mentioned that I was not going to be doing the catch and cooks and feeding the needy anymore, due to the fact that the Arctic blast came in, killed a bunch of fish and stuff like that. But it was all going to be dependent on the Texas Parks and Wildlife report on the extent of the fish killed. And so there is a report out, and I'm glad to say that I am going to resume doing my catch and cooks and feeding the needy. So they're back. I may not put it in the same video because my videos have been long already, and so I'm just going to go ahead and do fishing videos for my YouTube, and the catch and cook and feeding needy part, I'm just gonna make that into a small little simple video. I'm gonna put on my YouTube my Facebook page. But with that being said, guys, the report came out and it said that there was 3.8 million fish that died, right? 91% of those fish were all your non-recreational game fish. So meaning your finger mullet, your pin perch, your mud minnows and stuff like that, right? The other 9% of that was your game fish. Of that 9%, the trout took the biggest hit at 48%. So with that being said, any trout that I catch for the rest of this year and probably into next year, I'm gonna go ahead and release. I will not be taking no more trout for a while now. From now on, unless it swallows the hook and you know, and it's gonna die. So that's the only way I'm gonna take a trout, unless it's gonna die. Other than that, it's gonna go back in the water. So your reds, your black drum, your cheap's head, I rarely catch any cheap's heads. I rarely catch any flounder, but if I catch keepers, I'm gonna keep them, because I'm gonna get back to catching and cooking and feeding for the needy, man, because that is something that I got a heart in doing. And anyway, I don't want to make this any more boring since my video's already boring. But guys, my kayak is locked and loaded and ready to float it. I'm gonna get on it and head on to the spot, see if we can get on some redfish, some black drum like I caught in the last episode. And the only difference is I'm gonna keep them. I'm not gonna let none of them go, man. So with that being said, man, let me get on the water and we will see you in a little bit. Peace. Alright guys, we're finally hooked on using a gulp shrimp, and it looks like I'm hooked onto a black drum. On a freaking gulp shrimp. It doesn't look like no red. Please excuse the audio, guys, because it's pretty windy today. But yeah, it looks like we got a black drum on a 3-inch gulp shrimp. Hey, I'll take anything right now. It's been a grind today because it's been pretty windy and the tide's pretty high, and it's been a little bit of a struggle to find keeper reds. It's really what I want, is to get my limit of reds, and shit, I wouldn't mind a limit of black drum. don't hit lures. I've had quite a few people tell me, oh, black drum don't hit lures. Well, yeah, I hope those couple guys watch this video so they can see there's a black drum. Alright guys, I'm gonna measure this guy out, and if he's a keeper, he's coming home with me. Alright, we're hooked on, guys. Sweet. Might be another black drum. Might be a red. Guess we woke it up. I don't know. We'll see once we get closer. I don't like playing the guessing game and being wrong. Looks like it's another black drum. It's all the kayak. Alright guys, black drum number 2, but this time on a light shrimp under a popping cork. We got the hook set right here in the corner of the mouth, just like the circle hook should do, and we got a black drum right here. Alright, hooked on again guys. It's a red or a black drum. I'm trying to stay away from the trout. I mean, when you're fishing the popping cork and shrimp, it's kind of hard to avoid the speckled trout. Don't get me wrong, but anything to try to get a gut hook or stuff like that. And it's small red. Alright, this one's going back because it ain't no keeper. But first red of the day, folks. Check it out, guys. Look at the color on this tail. Love it. Alright, guys. Ooh, guys, we're hooked on. Woohoo! It's a nice one. Hopefully it's a keeper red. Oh, it's a nice trout. Look at this trout. Ugh. It's at least a 20. Come on, baby. It's at least 20. Wow. She's going back in. Ooh, she was barely hooked too. Oh no. Looked like it was ripped. Nice. Look at this nice trout, guys. About 20. At least 20. Yeah. 20 3/4, guys. Alright, guys, we're hooked on again. Hopefully it's a keeper red. Now I'll take a black drum. That 20 3/4 inch trout, I let go. My camera died as I was letting it go, but she swam off, or she or he swam off nice and healthy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for the rest of 2021 and maybe into 2022, just so that way the trout population will bounce back, you know, because they took a big hit. And looks like we got ourselves, I couldn't tell if it was a black drum or red. We got ourselves another black drum. Alright. 3 black drums. All 3 are going home with me today. Get back on that catch and cook and feed the needy. Go, guys. 3 keeper black drum, 1 keeper trout that I threw back after a slow start. I guess you can say pretty productive today, huh? We're on. Hell yeah. Let's see if it's a keeper though. Seems decent. Got a red. At least that's what it looked like. Como un rojo me. Yeah, boy. First red in quite some time. Let it tire out. Looks like a 24-inch red, 24, 25, somewhere around there. All right, guys, got us a red. First red in a good minute, a good while. Almost lost that. Chinga mighty. Come on, baby. Man, almost that hurts my wrist.
Use the fish grips, Luis. Use the fish grips.
Well, I got it, dude. Alright guys, let's get a measurement on this guy so that way he swallows the hook pretty deep, so that way I can get a measurement and string it up, put him back in the water and get him to revive. And 24.5. Guys, we're hooked on while trolling a 3-inch gold shrimp. We're headed back to the truck, and we're hooked on to a dinker trout. Nice to see some trout. Last trip out, I didn't catch not one trout. Alright guys, so that's gonna be the conclusion of today's episode. I hope y'all enjoyed all the fish that we caught. We caught 3 black drum, 1 keeper red, a 20 and 20 3/4 inch trout. That the trout I went ahead and I threw back so that we can fight to live to fight another day. Like I said earlier, I'm not gonna be keeping any more trout for the remainder of the year. The black drum and the reds I will be keeping. Trout, no. Flounder, cheapshead, whatever else I catch, I will be keeping, so that way I can go ahead and resume my catch and cook and feeding the needy. So with that being said, man, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I'm gonna go ahead and take this little stringer home. It's got my 3 black drum. It's got a keeper red, I'm gonna go ahead and go home, go and get them cleaned up, throw them in the freezer, freeze them up for maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna do another episode, and hopefully we can catch some more fish so that way we can accrue enough fish to at least make 20-30 plates to feed the homeless. I will not be doing a catch and cook and feeding the needy every episode. I'm gonna do it like every 2 or 3 episodes so that way I can accrue enough fish to be able to feed at least 20 plus people, because the spot that I go to, there's at least 20 to 30 people over there, and I hate going over there to not be able to feed them all. You know, it kind of makes me feel good but bad at the same time, because I'm doing something good but I'm not able to feed everybody, so that's where I feel bad about, you know. So after a course of a couple of trips and accruing enough fish, that's when the catch and cooks and feeding the needy episodes will happen. But I will not be putting them on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna make a separate video and I'm gonna go ahead and put them on my Facebook page. And this channel is just gonna be strictly fishing, you know. And I'm gonna be putting maps on again, showing the spots of where I was at, what I was using to catch these fish, and what I did and stuff. I'm gonna try to be more informative about what I'm doing. So that way hopefully it piques other people's interest, you know. There will be a giveaway coming pretty soon, within the next 2 weeks. I finally got that measuring board that I've been waiting on. I had ordered one in Amazon, and UPS delivered it to the house, and the sticky bandits must have swiped it off my porch or something, because it showed that it had been delivered and stuff. Never got it. Sure enough, I made a claim. I'm waiting for something to happen about that, but I went ahead and I ordered another one off the ACK website, and that one came in. So I got everything I need for my giveaway, except for the popping corks. But you know, I'll do the popping corks in another episode for another giveaway or something. So with that being said, man, we'll see you next episode. Peace.